Hey guys, so I've spent the past 2 years trying to put together the perfect gear list, and I want to just take just a minute to show you some of the backpacks that I've acquired and just talk about them for just a second, so hang on. Okay guys, so in my search for the perfect pack, as you can see, I ended up purchasing quite a few packs.
A wise guy, eh?
Thank you REI for your return policy, that's all I can say about that. The packs that I'm initially have chosen here are the Osprey Exos 58, the Z-Packs Arc. For later in the spring, I hope to be able to move down to an Osprey 38 when I don't have all the bulk of the heavier sleeping bag, etc. That's just a smaller Osprey pack. My two dream packs that I want to get into, which honestly I think these are the ones that I'll end up carrying as we move into spring and summer, but the Palante pack, I absolutely love its simple design, and then the Z-Packs Nero. So those are the packs that I've chosen. Again, my goal is the Palante pack. I have chosen to start the hike with the Osprey over the Z-Packs. The reason for that is because when I ordered the Z-Packs, I didn't really consider volume, the volume that I would need for winter. So the Osprey pack is a larger 58 liter pack, so it'll hold my larger sleeping bag, the larger sleeping pad, and all of that. We'll let you know down the trail how it's feeling and how it's working out for me. So guys, if you're wondering about my base weight, there's the pack loaded out for winter, and I think I've done relatively well, coming in at 14.24 pounds on the base weight. It's under 15, so I'm a happy guy. Okay, I have a couple extra minutes before I have to get ready to head up to Springer Mountain, so I'm going to go over my warm clothing. That obviously was not included in my base weight. Again, temps this week, the wind chill's supposed to be down below zero, actually in double digits, -11, -12, -13 through the end of the week. So with that in mind, that's what I've tried to prepare for. Picked up a pair of boots. I do have a pair of Merrell shoes that I love, but felt like I should probably have pair of boots, so these are relatively lightweight, and again we'll put a list of the warm clothing. I guess you pronounce that Vask boots, and I have the Superfeet liners inside of them. Can't really see it that well, but they're in there. As far as trekking poles, I'm using Black Diamond aluminum with cork handles. I've been using these and on my little day hikes here and there where I've been testing gear, and I love them. I chose aluminum even though it's heavier than the carbon, just because I keep hearing too many stories about the carbon poles breaking. My buff, again, I have my regular buff that I would wear during the summertime. This one's a bit heavier, but it is a windproof buff. So at any rate, I think it comes in around 3.25 ounces. For gloves, I have the Cirrus Extreme gloves. Again, darn tough socks. For upper body, I have, again, I guess you can see that I'm a fan of Patagonia. I have a Capilene shirt to use as a base layer, and then I have the quarter zip hoodie. It's merino wool, and that's by Patagonia as well. And then I also have a Z-Packs beanie. For the lower layer, I have the mid-weight Patagonia pants, I guess you'd call them, whatever, and only because it's supposed to be so freaking cold, I went by Walmart and just bought this pair of breeches to have as an outer layer just for warmth. If they turn out to not be water resistant, then they will be being trashed, and I'll be finding something else quick. The other thing that I bought that is really, I haven't seen anybody with one, but when I was over in Europe, I saw these parkas and I loved them. They're rated to 30 below zero, so I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna try it. It only weighs like 3 3/4 pounds, so a little heavy, but you know, compared to a puffy, but it'll get me down to -30. So this is a Nobus parka, and can't say much bad about it. It fits incredibly well. The zipper is great, and it's got a magnetic closure that goes over top of the zipper. It's also a down-filled coat. The details in this thing are great. The sleeves, again, made by a company called Nobus. I will mention with all this gear, I'm not being sponsored by anybody, and every piece of gear I've purchased out of my own pocket. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you the way I like it, or if I hate it, I'll tell you that too. So I'm going to just give you as much useful information as I possibly can. So that's my worn clothing that I'll be wearing on my through hike to start with, and we'll see where it goes from there. See what I like, see what I don't. This is Dan with IntrepiDan. Thanks for joining me on the journey, and stay tuned for more.